What is the degree of a biquadratic polynomial? So to put it simply, the answer is a biquadratic polynomial is a polynomial in which the highest power of the variable is 4. So the answer is 4. But I want to actually take a deep dive and understand what the question is asking from us. So what is a polynomial? Well, a polynomial is an expression. Well, an expression is something which include numbers, variables, such as x, y, and so on. And it also has the power of the variable. You have noticed it sometimes, such as x to the power of 2 or x to the power of 3. So an expression will look something like 2. Here the number, I can put a positive or negative sign, and then I can put x, again, variable. So I can put the number, which is 3x. Now 3 would be a coefficient of x. And then I can write plus or minus. In your case, I can write here 5x. The power would be 2. So this, we call it an expression. Now, there is slightly a confusion I see sometimes. People say that, why is this not an equation? Well, an equation, the difference is that it has an equal sign. So we try to compare the left-hand side and the right-hand side. But in this case, it doesn't include an equal sign. So we call this an expression. So 5x to the power of 2 plus 3x plus 2. So this is a polynomial. Now, what is the degree of a polynomial? Well, degree is nothing, is that the highest power of the variable. Now, what that means is that with an example I'll show you. So here's our polynomial table. If you see that x plus 5, the first table, the highest power is x1. It doesn't have any power, so we know that it is 1. So the degree would be 1. And the second column, and second row, I mean, x to the power of 2 plus 3x plus 1. Here the highest power is x to the power of 2, so the degree would be 2. In the last table, it says it 4x to the power of 4. Here the highest power is x to the power of 4, so the degree or the highest power of the variable would be 4. If anything you want to take from this is that look for the biggest power. So from the question, what does biquadratic even mean? Let's understand this with an example and also a table. As you can see, 1 is the highest power and it is a linear, and 2 is a quadratic. In our case, we're dealing with, if you look at the question, it's asking a biquadratic. So by the name itself, it's given us the power, which is 2, highest. But in our case, we're dealing with biquadratic. It is to the power of 4, so quadratic is given, is just 2. Biquadratic, bi actually means 2, and quadratic equal to 2. So we can write that as 2 times 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 4. That's the highest power. So biquadratic polynomial is the highest power is 4. And the final answer is that the degree of the biquadratic polynomial is always 4. If you look at this expression, which is 5x to the power of 4 minus 2x to the power of 3 plus x minus 9, this is an expression, and the degree is still 4 because of x to the power of 4.